А прямо сейчас мы представляем вашему вниманию следующий бой в полулегкой весовой категории. В синий угол клетки приглашается боец из Киргизии Chyngyz Turgunbekov.
You're watching MMA Series 12, Time of New Heroes, live from St. Petersburg, Russia. Brought to you by the Fubo Sports Network and Clash TV app. I'm ENM16 Butlin, and this is the start of our main card here this evening, bout number 4. Chyngyz Turgunbekov making his way down for this featherweight contest. As we wait for him to come out of the dressing room. Again, look on at that great venue. Big screen there. Here he is, another fight here. Featherweight, 65.8 kilograms, the official weight. Chyngyz Turgunbekov has a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, making his debut back in May 2016. Since then, he's had wins by armbar, split decision, and TKO, so very well-rounded fighter. He's also fought at lightweight, so this is him down to featherweight. A very tough contest. Be interesting to see how that change in weight affects him as a fighter. Will he get the advantage of the strength you can get from going in at lightweight, or could it affect him negatively? I fought 3 times at featherweight myself, and it was always a struggle. I found just to get the extra few kilograms, especially for title fights, for cage-wise title fights, you have to make the weight, no pound allowance. That can make all the difference. Here the cornerman, dry him off before the medical checks. So Chyngyz Turgunbekov, blue corner.
Приглашается его соперник из города Тосна Artem Semenov.
So his opponent for this featherweight fight, making his way down to the red corner, Artem Semenov. Semenov, fan favourite here, MMA Series, making his debut, MMA Series 6. He won that with a triangle in nearly exactly a minute, the first round, and then returned back on MMA Series 11, and again won with a fast triangle. That time it was 40 seconds into the second round, if the regular viewers remember. So 2 fast wins, both by triangle, in his 2 fights here on MMA Series. You've got to think Turgunbekov is going to be prepared for a very fast scramble early on from this grappling. Semenov, we're looking to impress again.
Дамы и господа, представляем вашему вниманию 4-й бой этого вечера, который открывает главный карт турнира. Бой в полулегкой весовой категории. Представляем вашему вниманию бойцов в синем углу клетки из Киргизии, представитель клуба Айкл Манас. Его профессиональный рекорд составляет 3 победы, одно поражение. Встречайте, Chyngyz Turgunbekov! Оппонировать ему будет боец из красного угла клетки, из города Тосна, представитель команды Тосна ММА. Его профессиональный рекорд составляет 2 победы. Встречайте, Артем Семенов! Рефери в клетке Евгений Ли.
Бойцы на середину. Помним про правила, слушаем мои команды, деремся честно. Пожали руки. По углам.
Here we go. First fight of our main card. Turgunbekov in the blue corner. Semenov red corner. This is a featherweight contest. And I've had a question from Tony at Clash TV. Do you feel the added power with the extra weight? And yes, I did find fighting at featherweight, if I got the weight cut right, you can feel that extra advantage, the extra power. But the negative effect can be losing the weight too quickly and feeling drained. It's very key. A lot of the science of getting the weight cut right. Then we get a takedown early on from Turgunbekov. Remember, the triangles come fast from Artem Semenov. Will he be looking to try and finish again with a fast triangle? He was happy to go to his back. He didn't fight it. And maybe that's because he's so confident in his groundwork. Yes, let's see if Turgunbekov has got that weight cut right. Come in stronger at this featherweight. You see there, he tried to crush against the fence, Semenov, who's now trying to work around for an armbar. That's a good fast turn. He's got it locked in deep. And Turgunbekov used the power to get out of this. He needs to power out like you're pulling on a lawnmower. Start the lawnmower, pull the arm out past the elbow, past the groin. But remember, Semenov will be using his full body to try to extend, pushing his hips in. Try to break that arm. Turgunbekov defending well so far, but he's taking shots in the process, taking the elbows. But do we get in those knees maybe a little bit tighter? I try not to cross the legs in this armbar position. I like the leg that's by the head to be on the back of the neck, pushing down the back of the neck to stop the posture. And keeping my knees tight together. I find that when you cross the legs from the bottom, your knees actually open up wider, which loosens off the armbar. So there, Turgunbekov escapes. That's different to when on top armbar, where I will cross the legs and get that tight position, stop the elbows getting to the floor. But here we have Chyngyz Turgunbekov standing up above the guard of Semenov, who will be looking to up kick. Kicks off to the legs. And the referee stands them back up. So here we go, halfway through the first round so far. Semenov looks dangerous again from his back, from the guard. Turgunbekov looking strong, defending well. He's going to try to keep this standing, I think, now. He initially tried to sort of crush Semenov against the fence to stop the guard work. Semenov turned the corner, went for the armbar rather than the triangle. I think Turgunbekov is wise to try to keep this standing. Semenov out of distance with the strikes. Inside low kick. Stomp kick. Turgunbekov needs to make the most of this strike, and I know he's going to be wary of a takedown or wary of the clinch, but he does need to be assertive. He goes for the takedown himself, so he's definitely not worried about that guard. Tries to step through. He does. Working good guard retention though, Semenov, as he turns. Gets his knees in between the two bodies, the legs in between, and uses that to turn. We're back into the guard. We see a standing guard pass again now from Turgunbekov. Wisely, I think, choosing to stand to pass to avoid that triangle choke. Look how relaxed Semenov is with his guard work. Very happy to let Turgunbekov come round. But that's the difference when you start getting punched. Strikes coming in now. He's looking for a heel hook. Can he get it? He has. Turgunbekov looks to get the knee to the floor, circles out, defends well. Perfect defense there to a heel hook. Now he's in side control. How good is the re-guarding now of Semenov, who needs to get his knee to his elbow, needs to turn in, which he does, gets his knees in, back to half guard. Great work by both these guys so far. Turgunbekov looking to strike now, half guard, as the regular viewers know. I think is a great position for ground and pound. If you can lock that person in that position, but now Semenov used it to get back to full guard from the bottom. Blocking those punches. He's looking to catch a submission. These are solid shots though coming in now from Turgunbekov. So there we go. That's the bell for the end of round number 1. Artem Semenov goes back, sits down in his corner, looks tired. There we see the nice level change dropping down. Turgunbekov gets the level change, gets the takedown, but chooses to stand up to his feet. Here we saw the armbar, which was deep, and it was deep for a while. Artem Semenov firing elbows into the head. And again there, Turgunbekov gets the takedown and chooses to pass standing. This time he left the leg in, nearly got caught with a heel hook. And then solid ground and pound to finish the round off. So good backwards and forwards action. We saw a great heel hook attempt from Semenov. We saw the armbar, which was tight for a long time for Semenov, but the defense and the escapes from Turgunbekov got him out, and he got the takedowns. Nice even round. You could score both ways. I think the fight was closest to be finished by Semenov, but it was Turgunbekov forcing the takedowns. And I'm going to let you guys at home score that fight on the Clash TV app. Give us your opinions. Let me know what you think. As we start round number 2 with low kicks from Semenov. Nearly turned his back there. I think it's a big mistake. Needs to be careful. Turgunbekov, we saw, is happy to close the distance and get the takedown. If he can get the clinch on the back, I believe he'd be happy to take Semenov down to the floor. Overhand right from Semenov falls short. Both guys having a look here. Semenov works the inside and outside of that lead leg. Let's see more jabs here. An underused weapon in MMA. Good range finder. And can we switch to a damaging shot with a stiff jab as well? I'd like to see him feeling out. Low kicks there from Semenov. Doing a similar job. Working that range. That was a nice jab. Perfect on the nose. Semenov starting to find his distance here a little bit. Some of these shots looking crisp. As he finds the inside low kick again. He's mixing up the kicks and punches as well. So as we settle into this fight in the second round, Semenov actually looking good with the striking. All we've seen in his first 2 fights was the fast triangles. Good guard work. Here we've seen a real good aspect to his game. And it'd be nice as well for both these guys to get the rounds in here. Good sprawl. Again, Semenov looks for that overhand right. He's been falling short each time with that. I'd like to see him throw the straight right down the middle, which has got a little bit extra distance and could land clean. Again, the overhand right falls short. This is the sort of thing that's important for the fighter's corner to be telling them, look, you're falling short with the overhand, but if you fire a straight down the middle, you've got the extra few inches with a turn of the hips. You could be landing clean. His jab's landing, so the right hand should follow with a couple of inches extra distance. Again, more of an overhand than a straight. Looks for the jumping knee, which is dangerous. Takedown, but is he going to go for that triangle we've seen? Turgunbekov surely has been training the triangle defense and awareness. Again, the jab from Semenov. And this time he goes for the level change, pulls the legs out. He's in top position. Right, this will be an interesting look now at what Semenov has from the top. We know he's got good groundwork from the bottom. What can he do from his top position? Uses to stand back out of the guard. Nicely pushing the hips in. Let's see if he grounds and pounds from here. Gonna drop the right hand down. Dives in with a big right hand. Looking for the elbows. He's kicked off. That allows Turgunbekov to get himself back to his knees, pull the legs in. But is he going to fall into a triangle? He has to be really careful of this guard work. Chopping left hands in there. Semenov up against the fence. Turgunbekov pulling those hips away, which he needs the hips on the fence to stand back up. So Turgunbekov pulls the hips away, stops the stand up. He needs some more work here. He can't just throw lazy punches in. He's probably behind in this round. Looking for the high guard work again, Artem Semenov. Turgunbekov gets the back. Into mount. But out the back door nicely. Good hips. Turgunbekov turns round. Keeps that side control. Again, the ground and pound not landing clean. Artem Semenov does a good job of guarding from the bottom. So there we go with the bell for end of round number 2. For me, that was an Artem Semenov round. He not just had good work from the ground, he showed some real crisp, clean striking, landing the jab. There we see that clean jab. That was the best shot, I think. Again, flying knee attempt. Jumping in with right hand. Escaping from the side, but good hips and good movement from Turgunbekov as he controlled that side control. So round for Artem Semenov for me. First round even. I'd love to hear opinions on the Clash TV app. Scoring the fights, clapping for your favourite fighter. For me, even first round. Artem Semenov pulling away in that second round, but it's all to play for here as we move into the third and final round. If I was in the Kyrgyzstan corner of Turgunbekov, I'd be telling him he needs to be much more assertive, come out and try to lead the striking, try to land the early shots. Just waiting for something here now before we can conclude the third and final round. Turgunbekov, blue corner. Semenov, red corner. Featherweight contest. This is the third of 3 rounds. That was a nice right hand. That's the first time he's landed clean with that overhand right. The distancing was perfect then. It looks to have shook Turgunbekov there to his boots. Looks very stiff. Look how slow that takedown was. If I was Semenov or Semenov's corner, I'd be screaming for him to try to follow up that right hand now. Has he spotted there that he stiffened up the legs? He's taking his time. Again, a slow takedown with nothing much in it. I don't think Turgunbekov's recovered from that shot. And again, I talked about the weight cutting, the draining. You can cut just that little bit too much. And one thing it can really affect is punch resistance. Semenov defends the takedown there, throwing shots in. Can he pull away here? Blood streaming down the face now of Chyngyz Turgunbekov. Both guys looking tidy. That was the right cross again, this time not quite on the button. Jumps in with a looping left hook, Artem Semenov. Turgunbekov comes back with punches of his own, looking marked up now on the face Big swelling under the right eye. He drops down for a takedown. He's dropped right down for the ankle. Clinging on desperately to get a takedown now. Holding onto that left leg. And Semenov stuffed the head down. Defend this takedown. 3 minutes left in this fight now. This is MMA Series 12, brought to you by the Fubo Sports Network and the Clash TV app. Turgunbekov looking to get the takedown here on Artem Semenov, working against the fence. He's been rocked early on in this round. Referee's breaking them up here to keep the action going, move them back to the center as we're halfway through the final round. Inside low kick, Semenov, as he marches forward. Neither bouncing on the feet anymore. Turgunbekov needs to be careful that knee coming up when he comes in with his head down like that. Semenov still coming forward, jab. Turgunbekov looks for the takedown. Driving in towards the fence. Can he get this? Can he finish the takedown now? He needs to pull those legs away from the fence, but how much strength, how much energy has he got left in this third round? Down to the floor. And back to his feet, Semenov. Using the fence well. Wall walk up and back to the feet. Here again, the referee will be looking on to see if Turgunbekov is trying to finish this takedown or just holding and resting, which I feel he is doing a little bit. The elbows are coming in there from Artem Semenov, and the referee breaks them up again to keep the action going. Chyngyz Turgunbekov, definitely the more tired of the two. Semenov marches forward with a left-right. Looks for the takedown himself. That was good takedown defense. Showing he's still there, he's still aware. Sprawls, gets around the back. This is better work now. Turgunbekov looks for the takedown, he gets it. Now into the guard, that dangerous guard of Artem Semenov. Needs to be careful here. Semenov will be looking to submit. Corner screaming there. The Kyrgyzstan corner. Screaming at their man, Chyngyz Turgunbekov. Artem Semenov working elbows as he forces the head to one side and then drops the elbow with the other arm. Nice ground and pound work from the bottom, but I'd like to see him try to finish this fight now. 10 seconds left. Turgunbekov looking to pass. He's definitely come back the second half of this third round. But I think it's too little too late. And on my scorecard, that is a points win from Artem Semenov. MMA Series 12 brought to you by Fubo Sports Network. And you can watch at home and score these fights on the Clash TV app. Let us know what you think of that one. Featherweight contest. Chyngyz Turgunbekov, Artem Semenov. The first time Artem Semenov has gone to the points and had to wait for this kind of result.
Бойцы на середину.
Дамы и господа, в этом противостоянии единогласным решением судей победу одержал боец из красного угла клетки Артем Семенов!
So I think a well-deserved win there from Artem Semenov. Let's watch the replay of this featherweight contest. Chyngyz Turgunbekov from Kyrgyzstan taking on Artem Semenov from Russia. We saw an armbar early on, that solid, fast groundwork from Artem Semenov. We knew he had a dangerous guard, and Chyngyz Turgunbekov was defending well. He needed to come out and power from the top, work ground and pound, and try to control the fight, stop the submission attempts. But then the second round, what we saw was Artem Semenov working the striking and showing us a totally different aspect to his game. Round finished there. Turgunbekov on the top, ground and pounding, but in the start of the third, we saw solid knees and solid punches rocking Turgunbekov, and it was Artem Semenov who then started to pull away and show us that he had so much to his game.